GMT shattered.
What's going on, man?
What up, though?
Long time no see.
Almost there. Glad to see you again, my guy.
Right. So what's been going on since the last time we sat down and talked?
Damn. When did we talk? That was like
that was. It had to be like February or March, like last February, March. It was early last year.
All right, because I remember the last time we had just got done shooting a video. This is like around the time that nigga, the Temptation nigga died.
Yeah, because you was just about to drop a album, right?
No, just a video. I had already dropped the album.
Oh yeah, right. You was doing a promotional tour for the
just on some PR shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, since then, I think after that, I went to like Atlanta. That shit was though I did an interview with DJ Smalls. We was just on some politics shit down there. That's pretty much what I've been on for like the whole year, just politicking, slowly working on music. Like this single that I'm working on. I mean, I've been sitting on this. I ain't been sitting on it for like the entirety of the year, but I just finished this shit like last week. So I mean, I had the beat, made the hook. That shit was like, all right, well this shit kind of sticky. This shit sticky. Finally finished it. So now we just getting gearing up to.
And you recorded everything down in Atlanta?
No, I ain't recorded that in Atlanta. I recorded that in Southfield.
Oh, okay.
At a collective.
Okay.
Yeah, I just finished this shit. Like
this what is it, a single you about to drop?
Yeah, it's a single. It's called 98 Hoes.
Okay. What kind of inspired it?
The city inspired it. Like people, the narrative of the city, it ain't good. It wouldn't, in my mind, people perceive the city a certain way, and I just want niggas to feel good about the city with this single. Like, when you hear it, you gonna understand what I'm saying. Like, basically, it's like, you know, when it's me about vibing with a female, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm with her, the D, it feel like LA, you know what I'm saying? So it's just about making the city feel good. That's how it is, for real.
Okay, and when is it set to release?
Today is Thursday, so we releasing it on 28th. That's gonna be Monday.
Okay, you got like any parties or anything, events planned around it, or you just gonna premiere it?
So I mean, we just gonna grind. Like I mean, we gonna sit down with the DJs a couple of days from now. We gonna go to a DJ session. We gonna go back down to Atlanta and do an interview. It's basically what we doing. We just tapping in, doing interviews, letting niggas know this shit about to drop. We gonna go to the clubs, get that shit played. Like it's just we gonna be promoting the shit. It ain't no like.
What type of vibe is it on? Like, is it a song that could be played in the clubs, or is it like a twerk song? Or like, what type of vibe?
It ain't a twerk song, but it slap. It slap for sure. Like the bass crazy, the hook crazy. It's a vibe. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit could slap in your car. That shit could slap at the strip club. I mean, personally, I don't think it'd be like club. Like you know, where niggas be. I don't forget what club I'm thinking of. Like, it's not some shit you hear at like Annex or Bosco and that shit.
But it's something you can ride to, right?
Yeah, it's definitely something you can ride to. That shit slap.
Okay. All right, for sure. But let's talk about you, man. It's been like it's almost been a whole year since we sat down and had a little conversation. So like, what's new in your life? What's been going on? Have you grown? You know, it's a new year.
It is a new year. It's a new year, but I mean, I'm on my same bullshit, unfortunately and fortunately. Like I'm on my same grind, but I mean, I'm trying to kick some unhealthy habits. I'm trying to, stop eating bullshit. But mostly I'm just focused on music, working, you know what I'm saying, getting money. That's all I'm really focusing on, just getting money and putting that shit towards my music. I ain't really got no
Do you feel like you've grown like in any way since last year? Or since you was dropping that last project or the last video?
It's fucked up to say, but no, I don't really feel like I've grown. Cause like I ain't really stepped out of the comfort zone that I've been in. So the year of growth is probably gonna be this year, cause like me personally, I don't like talking and interacting with motherfuckers like on the business shit. So I mean, I'm gonna be out promoting my single hard as fuck. This is gonna be like the first time we go hard as fuck. If you don't think I'm going hard already, we're gonna be going hard as fuck. So I mean, I'm gonna be stepping out my comfort zone. But as a person, I don't feel like I've grown at all.
Or you say, I mean, that's cool, because you being honest.
Yeah.
Some people will sit up here and tell the people what they want to hear and not what they, not the real. So you being real, but do you feel like you ready to make that change? I mean, what's stopping you?
The only thing, I mean, I had an excuse before. I wasn't 21, so I couldn't go nowhere. So now it's like, I kind of got to be there in order for this shit to be working. So, I mean, you got to tap in with people. That's been like, I don't want to say my fear, but I just got like, I've had like a problem with that shit. So, I mean, I'm going to be tapping in with people for the first time ever. Niggas only meet me for like the first time ever when I step out and promote the single.
So is it like, what is it, like anxiety issues or?
Yeah, it is. Cause like, I mean, right now I'm talking loud, I'm enunciating and all that shit, but this is like an interview. I don't even want to say like I'm putting up a front, but damn near. Cause like, I mean, niggas perceive my voice in a certain way. Like, since I was little, I had this same voice. So niggas used to like cook. Like, bro, what is this nigga saying? Like, this nigga mumbling, this nigga all this shit, like my deep voice shit. And that shit used to fuck with me. So I would just go into myself, like I wouldn't even talk to niggas for it. So I mean, I'm just trying to break out of that shit, cause I'm a whole ass adult now, I can't be like not talking to niggas and shit. So that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. Tapping in with niggas and shit. Right.
Well, I mean, it's good that you can admit that and that you know what your problems are. Like, is that your rap voice?
Yeah, it's my rap voice. I ain't got no like fucking voice like on no Kendrick shit where that nigga be. I don't do that shit.
Right, like it's like, so does rapping with the like your voice and putting music out, does that help you with that? With being embarrassed at your voice or not liking your voice? Like, is that helping you accept yourself better?
Well, I ain't never like disliked my voice. I just dislike other niggas. Yeah, that was like, I always fuck with the voice, cause like, when I make music, I listen to that shit like, it's a vibe. It's like hypnotic in a way. Like, it's like, it puts you in a trance to me. And that's on some conceited shit. Like, nigga, my voice is excellent. But just niggas, they just don't be understanding, so I ain't like dealing with that shit. Cause niggas will misunderstand what I be saying, all that shit, so I just be like, man, fuck it, I ain't even gonna talk to these niggas for it. Yeah. But no, I ain't no like embarrassment in my voice at all. Like, I fuck with this shit, I fuck with who I am. But like, sometimes I just don't be wanting to deal with niggas.
Right, cause you just gotta own it. You know, it's your voice, so you just gotta own it. You say you have like anxiety issues. You don't like deal with any drugs or anything like that.
Nah, cause like I don't even feel like weed help that shit for real. Or,
I mean, okay. What's your take on like drugs and not? I'm not saying no hard drugs like crack or cocaine and that like that, but like recreational, like marijuana or something like that. Yeah, the light stuff that you see most rappers, deal with on a daily. Like, what's your take on that?
Well, niggas got trauma. I ain't got like no real trauma for real, so like, ain't no shit on my mind weighing so heavy where I feel like I gotta erase this shit with like any kind of drug. So I can't speak for other niggas. Personally, I don't fuck with that shit. Just cause of what I see what they do to other niggas. Niggas be high as fuck and they don't remember shit. They don't act the same, none of that shit. And it affect like just the way niggas be looking, all that shit. Niggas be looking like zombies on some real shit, on and off that shit. So, I mean, it ain't for me, but niggas do be going through real life shit, so you can't really judge niggas for trying to erase that pain. Shit, it's just not for me. And like, that shit don't really help.
Have you tried like marijuana before?
Yeah. I mean, that was like it's just high school shit though, to me. And like, I don't even like the process of buying weed, cause niggas be niggas. Like, I hate looking for weed, I hate rolling weed, all that shit. So no, I mean, I stopped smoking pretty much. I hit a pen, all that shit, but for the most part, no, I don't really smoke.
But it's recently legal in Michigan, like recreational. So like, is that gonna change your mindset now that, I'm thinking like 2020, you could walk into a dispensary without a med card and just, buy it?
I don't fuck with government weed. It's like, I know niggas be owning dispensaries and shit, but I'd rather buy from my peoples or some shit versus fucking with a dispensary. At least I know a nigga ain't spraying no pesticides on my shit, cause like, with government coming into that shit, regulation gonna come into that shit, so they gonna be doing the same shit that they do to your weed, to your food, and I ain't really trying to fuck with that. Right. So no, I ain't really fucking with legal recreational weed. Like, I buy from the brother man, not the other man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So have you been doing any shows this year? Have you put any performances? I know you said you was in Atlanta.
Yeah. The most recent thing I did a store opening for Villa. I performed there, but it wasn't no like major show.
Was it a good turnout?
It was straight. I mean, it was a store opening. Like I don't even think niggas was expecting people to perform there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so it was just a part of like the little list of shit going on. It's just shit that was going on in the store. But yeah, like, I mean, I ain't did no shows recently. I want to. I mean, but more so on an independent tip. Like, I want to throw my own shit.
Right. You've been looking into it.
Yeah. Cause like where we at right now is Street Credit. This the Crawford family building, and this shit dope to me. So I want to throw a show here. It's just a matter of putting niggas that's serious about their craft in that position to be on these shows. There's not a lot of us at all. So that's the hard part.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good amount of artists.
It's a good amount.
Like you really gotta, you know what it is about the artists in Detroit.
What up?
It's like the services or the people that they go to, they make themselves unreachable by the struggling artists. The people that, working a 9 to 5 and they're getting off going to the studio. So they're charging $800-900, you know what I'm saying, for a video. Or they charging $60-70 an hour a studio. Or, they taxing and they can't afford it. So it looks like the artist's not out here. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they're not ready to spend or ready to put money in their career, but
it's not that. Cause it's definitely niggas like that. Them niggas are serious too. Like I'm not discrediting their grind at all. But it's niggas that they talented, but they just refuse to put the work in, but they wanna have that title of like, yeah, I'm a fucking rapper and I take this shit serious, and they really don't. And like, niggas be having the skills to perform and all that shit. Niggas be having they be having followings. But when it comes down to actually putting money into this shit, they don't do that shit. They don't put out videos. That's why you don't even know who the fuck they are. Like you wouldn't know who I was talking about. Only I know who I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah, like niggas don't be serious for real. And then the niggas that like only go to the studio, them niggas ain't got they can't perform for real. So I mean, when I say put on the show, I'm talking about like top tier shit. Like niggas can perform, niggas can bring the audience out, all that shit.
Right.
And and there's nothing against that, but I don't just want to show with a bunch of rappers and shit. Like,
yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. How do you feel about the rappers that you said like a lot of people not putting in work? But how do you feel about the rappers that appear to not be putting in work, but they or the majority of people say their music, isn't that good, but they getting the most attention, they getting talked about the most? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I can't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Well, repeat your question kind of, cause like, so basically you saying niggas that's like, they not even like the best.
Yeah, like the people, like okay, for example, I'm not gonna give my own opinion on his music, but Blueface, he just popped up on the scene. But a lot of people say he rap off beat and that they don't really like how he sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that? And that he's getting the attention, he's doing shows, he's on the top of the game right now. So, like, what's your thoughts on the artist that really not, I can't say he's not putting in work, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like, niggas like that, they only get there because they are working. Like, nigga, I saw Blueface name 1,000 times before I even clicked on the song. So, for him to even get to that point, I know that nigga was working for sure. So it's like, he deserved all that shit on some real shit for niggas gonna think your shit garbage regardless. Like, so you gotta put the work in, it don't matter. You can fucking a video of fucking shit. If you market that shit right, niggas gonna watch that shit. So it's like, I mean, it's just a matter of marketing. And I seen that nigga name like 1,000 times before I ever clicked on that nigga video.
Did you like listen to him before, or like what sparked your interest for you to actually click on the link?
What sparked my interest is I seen that shit.
You kept seeing his name over and over and over again.
Blueface.
So you was like, let me check him out. Let me go see what's going on.
You said what?
I said you was like, let me go check him out. Let me see what's going on.
Check him out. I fuck with Blueface. That nigga sweet. So, like, even if niggas don't even think you sweet, somebody gonna fuck with it. So right. you gotta.
So like, what do you feel talent is? Like, do you feel talent is just an opinion?
Yeah, it's just an opinion. It's hella talented niggas that nobody know. So You gotta put that work in. That's how you stand out for niggas. Cause really, it's a matter of, all right, you working hard as fuck. Now niggas see you, and then once you at that point, that's what sets you apart is the actual talent. That's why niggas like Kendrick, Cole, and all them niggas sell out stadiums versus the niggas that's just hot right now. They shows just be like, I don't know, 500 people or whatever. Right. So that's what it boils down to. Talent will take you to that next level, but hard work get you there.
Get you seen. And you just gotta have the talent to back it. Yeah, that makes sense. That make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So since you know so much, you seem to know so much about like the music, you know, the industry. Are you gonna go beyond just an artist? Like, are you looking to own your own label or anything like that?
That's a tough question because I don't know if I'm responsible enough to be like dealing with niggas' whole careers. Cause I'm not a nigga that really give a fuck about shit. Like personally, music, I'm passionate about it, but when it comes down to the business, I understand what has to be done.
Right.
I spend the money on whatever. But me going out and doing that shit, like the marketing shit, that shit is tough for me. So my brother, he helped me with that shit. He's out. That nigga's politicking. So I mean, I couldn't even do the same shit that he do for somebody else. So no, I probably wouldn't even have my own label at all.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't want to fuck up somebody or have that on my head that I fucked up somebody's career and now they bitter. Because I mean, I was on me, but I'm supposed to be managing you. Type shit. I'd invest, but actually like record label shit, nah.